We come from different places, but we're the same. You see it in our faces. We love this game. We love this game, though it's not a game at all. We feel anticipation. We've got that burn. We've come from competition. We've come to learn. And from each other, we learn about ourselves. Everybody's ready, we take the field. Our hearts are strong and steady, it's all so real. And this field of play now becomes a field of dreams.
Oftentimes the girls tell us that before they joined UA, they didn't go to school every day because nobody talked to them about the importance of school. And once they were in an environment where everybody around them was encouraging them to go to school and telling them what education could do for them, they started going every day. And so if one girl does stop going, the others, they kind of give her a hard time until she starts going again.
I'm Franz Gastler. We're in Huttup village in a state called Jharkhand in India. I'm the executive director and co-founder of UA. Our program is something which takes the best ideas in the world for coaching. I believe what we do is really innovative. We've had about 600 girls come through UA at one time or another. We've got a core group of 150 girls coming every single day.
Most of the girls wake up about 5 o'clock so they can come to this class. They wake up, they walk a good distance to use the toilet in a field, and then they come back and start their daily chores, kind of scramble to get things together, come to class. After class, they go home, get ready for school, walk to school. After school, they do their homework, and then come right back to UA.
The way that we've had a lasting effect is by making everything really kind of like step-by-step meritocratic, and the girls invest not just time, but actual money in everything they do. And in that way, they don't lose the value of it.
Hello.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Manisha Tirke, and you?
I'm Renu. I live in Huttup village in Jharkhand. I'm 13 years old. I study in class 6. My name is Renu Kumari. Kumari means our caste is Kumar, so my title is Kumari. Today is a festival that name is Saraswati Puja. I feel happy because I do puja. I do with fun, and I eat sweets and drink milk. I love my family. I like to dance in this festival. God's name is Saraswati. She gives knowledge. She supports. We give them sweets, milk, water, and etc. I like all festival, but it is most I like.
The girls around here face all kinds of dangers. Child marriage is one of them, human trafficking is another. According to the Indian government, 56% of kids are sexually assaulted. There's a huge amount of that. There are no taboos on the people who are assaulting girls, or boys for that matter. There's a huge amount of domestic abuse. One of our girls' younger sisters, who is also a player, and kind of a newer player now, was describing that 2 or 3 years ago, her dad had been robbed, and so he took it out on his family by tying up his children and beating them in front of the entire village. There's another girl who suffers from domestic abuse by her brother, and we're trying to decide how to get this guy out of there without making a situation which is twice as unsafe for her by having his friends come in drunk and do something to her.
We are basically focusing on making the girls empowered so that they can make their own decisions, they can decide their future. We are giving them a good education so that they can choose whichever university they want to go. Now most of the girls are having a real goal, like what they want to be in the future. So they came to this point after we talked to them lots of time about what you want to be. It's not just once, like 10-20 times what you want to be, and then after they realize that yeah, there should be something in my life what I want to do, whatever it is, maybe doctor, police. And like I don't know why many of the girls here are very interested in joining police department. So whatever it is, at least they are thinking that they are not going to get married in early age, so it's one kind of prevention from trafficking.
तीन प्रकार एक समबाहु त्रिभुज।
My name is Poonam Lakra. I am 13 years old.
Poonam, I love watching Poonam play football. She is crazy on the field. She takes on opponents who are much bigger than her. She takes on boys. She's very aggressive and very competitive and focused. And she carries that intensity into the classroom now as well. She attends a school that is not good. The school is overcrowded, the teachers are underpaid, and they don't care, most of them. And it's just not an environment to excel. And Poonam's been coming to my English class now, and despite the fact that she is significantly behind a lot of the other girls in terms of English, she tries very hard, and she's more focused than most of the students.
I love you. I love playing football.
My name is Supriya Kumari. I live in Ruka. I playing football.
Thank you.
You are? I playing football every day. I go to classroom every day and my Rose, my teacher.
तुम बोलो ना, हमको बहुत गर्व है कि मेरा बेटी फुटबॉल खेलती है युवा म्यूजिक के बहुत जल्दी से।
हमको बहुत गर्व है कि मेरी बेटी
युवा में जुड़ के अच्छा कर रही है, फुटबॉल में जुटी हुई है। हमको बहुत अच्छा लगता है। आगे मतलब फुटबॉल खेल के कुछ आगे बढ़े, कुछ शिक्षा ले। वहाँ ट्यूशन भी पढ़ाई होता है तो पढ़ के भी आगे बढ़े और फुटबॉल खेल के भी आगे बढ़े, भारत का, इंडिया का नाम रोशन करे, हम लोग का सबका नाम रोशन करे, यही मेरी चाहत है। खूब मेहनत करे मेरी लड़की।
So Supriya has a lot of positive energy around her. And last year, as we were deciding who was going to go to Spain, we were looking at several different things. We were looking at their attendance in terms of classes and football practices. We were looking at their intensity on the field and their football skill. And then we were looking at their attitude and their values as they rank each other. So we did a system of ranking where the girls ranked their own teammates in terms of positivity, honesty, selflessness, caring, and the ability to unify a team. And Supriya really stood out in terms of the ranking. And she really stood out in terms of bringing the girls together and keeping a positive attitude. But Supriya is not a great football player. If you watch her on the field, she tries really hard. You can tell she's trying, but she just doesn't have the same natural athletic ability that a lot of the other girls do have. And it's not for lack of trying, she just doesn't have that natural talent. And so it came down to the 18th player on this selection. And it was between Supriya and another girl. And we spoke with the captain of the team, who had already been determined. And this girl told us a story about how Supriya had been sharing her own food with other girls at the selection camp. So we had told the girls that they weren't allowed to play unless they had eaten something, because it was going to be a very intense training. We didn't want girls to pass out. And so some of the girls were lying about whether they had eaten anything before. And Supriya knew that and just shared her food quietly with them. And we thought that was very admirable, and that she would be an important part of that team. And so she was selected for that reason. There are millions of girls across rural India who are living in a situation that's extremely isolated, where they don't see any hope for a future that's different from their mothers or their aunts or their grandmothers. And there's such potential in these girls. They're so hardworking and they're so hungry to learn that, you know, there's such a need for places like UWA where the girls can move forward. I am very hopeful that we'll be able to open a football-based academy that would be residential, and it would include a school, a good school. It would house maybe 60 girls, and they would all play football, and they would also contribute to other football teams in the area. So they would coach the younger girls, and it would be a safe space where they're able to focus on their studies, to learn from each other, and to really be connected with the world in different ways that they're not right now.
Picture, please.
Yeah.
I think if you want to invest in young women who are changing the world, there's no better girl to invest in than a girl from UWA. These girls, they come from one of the poorest places on earth, where girls are never given a chance. And these girls are changing their society for other girls. They're paving the way for other girls to get a chance and be respected and be able to make something of themselves.
My one wish for these girls would be that we are able to bring them the opportunities that will allow them to do the things that they want to do. Because all the other forces in their life want them to get married and become a mother within the next 5 years. And that's not what they want. And I know that we're capable of connecting them with the resources and the opportunities that will allow them to stay in school, to go to college, to go to university, to keep playing football if they want to, but to really own their life, to let it be theirs, and that's what I want.
Yuva makes me happy. I love Yuva. Yuva helped me speak English. I'm playing football every day. I like Yuva. I love Yuva. I love playing football.